One Sunday afternoon, I was pregnant and lying on the couch reading a talk from Elder Holland. I fell asleep shortly afterwards and had a dream. Not just any dream, a very real and vivid dream. I began walking down a dark hallway with an open door of light at the end. I heard a voice say, "Walk." So I walked to the end of the hallway and I look out over a cliff. The same voice said, "Jump." So without hesitation, I jumped. As I began falling, I got really scared, but just as quickly as the fear came, a feeling of pure love and confidence filled my entire body, and I began flying. I felt like I was filled with the power of God. There was no trace of any fear in my body, and I knew I could do anything. I looked down and saw that I was flying over a large city on a coast. Then I looked up, and there were white objects falling from the sky. I watched them fall down into the city, and then I woke up. Fast forward a few months later to being 27 weeks pregnant. We went on a trip to Los Angeles. After being there only a few days, I ended up going into labor and had my baby girls 3 months early. I was in shock and so confused, all while being hundreds of miles from home. This was one of the most challenging experiences I had ever gone through. Our story found its way to the local wards in that area, and the members came together for us. It was amazing to see and feel so cared for. We were smothered in love, and it was such a humbling and uplifting experience to be on the receiving end of people we had never met. The night I was discharged after giving birth was one of the heaviest moments of my life. I remember sitting on a bed and crying. The despair I felt having to leave my babies at the hospital in a foreign place was overwhelming. As I sat there, I began to remember the dream I had months ago, and I realized in that dream I had been flying over Los Angeles. Every part of me knew it, and I had started praying and thinking God knew. He knew the whole time that this was going to happen, and He was telling me, "You can do this. I am with you. You can do anything. You are fearless." I held on to that dream the whole time we were there, and it carried me through that experience. I am not sure I would have survived without that gift from our loving Heavenly Father.